Hey legends, how you doing? Welcome back to another episode of FatChat by Body Majic. My co-host today, Dan Contz from the BackChat podcast.
Let's go! Anything is possible!
Mate, thanks so much for jumping in so last minute for me. I know you're a very, very busy man.
Anytime. You're so tanned.
I am. How's the tan on the sock tan, the watch tan?
Oh, you're such an Iron Man.
I've got, I had some explaining to do with can you see these on my neck?
Hickey.
It looks like hickeys on my neck. So my new wetsuit, I had a lot of explaining to do to Beck when I got home out of that, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But mate, thank you so much for coming and hosting with me.
Anytime.
So today we've got a little bit of our in-between episode. We've got some cool stuff. We've got the announcement of the winner of the FatChat challenge that has just finished off.
Could it be me?
Yeah, hey, maybe that's why I've got you in as a co-guest, but probably not. But
definitely not. I think I'm heavier than when I started.
We've got a giveaway with Kamikaze, and we'll do a bit of Ironman stuff in a bit. But the FatChat challenge, which you were a part of, how did you find the FatChat challenge, Dan?
I started so strong. I really did. I started strong, and then to be honest, I had a vasectomy.
Yep.
And then I couldn't exercise for a few weeks, and then I went to Bali, and then I had a mate's birthday, and then every time I was like, oh, I'm gonna not drink now for a bit. Oh, but I've got that event on in like 3 days. Like, what's the point? I fumbled over the line. I worked out for the first time yesterday in about 5 weeks.
But the start of it for you were hammering it. You're out playing basketball. You're going for little runs. You're doing all the bits. It was really
signed up to a
impressive.
gym.
So I think that the thing about that is like you knew what to do now. You had a bit of structure in it. It was all good to go. Some other bits and pieces came into place, but you've been able to get yourself back on now, which is good.
Back on the wagon.
Yeah,
off the wagon.
The one thing though that you did say you wanted to do from it all was to get the rashy off when you were in Bali. You've just come back from Bali. Speaking of tans, did you get the rashy off? Or
so I was with 5 other at least 40-year-olds, and no one was really repping a rig.
Yep.
And so I felt comfortable in my own skin, so I wasn't wearing a rashy, but I wasn't.
That's awesome.
Stoked.
I'm so happy to hear that the rashy was off. That is so good.
Yep. I couldn't wear a rashy in Bali. That's outrageous.
Well, that's good. I'm ticking that off. That's good. Hammer won the Sandover medal in the time, so that's pretty good.
All because of FatChat, of course.
Will started fistball, which is true. Good, which we're very happy with that. I feel like if he didn't have done the challenge and he wouldn't have worked out, he needs to have a sport.
No chance.
We wouldn't have had fistball. No. So I think that there's 3 big things that have happened from that.
Yep.
But there's a big list of people that have actually done some pretty amazing things for this challenge.
That have actually...
Probably rather than trying to rope in exactly what the achievements were, these are the hard numbers and facts that I had from some of the people here. So just some good mentions on the way down the list. So we had Josh, who had one of the most unbelievable body transformation photos, which I'm going to be posting up in a couple of weeks' time. So Josh didn't have a lot of weight to lose, but oh my gosh, the rig is looking good now. So good. Anthony McAvoy, which I think has done some stuff with the pod and whatever before. He was checking in every single day. He logged his points every single day for 12 weeks. Unbelievable. I had Cam, who lost 5 kilos. And again, Cam didn't have a lot of weight to lose, but he's now signed up to do a half marathon.
What?
Off the back of doing the challenge, which is just ridiculous,
That's so good.
Matt, he lost 10 kilos.
Shout out Matty, 10 kilos.
Matty, 10 kegs. And he also did the half marathon in Perth about 4 or 5 weeks ago off the back of that as well. Okay. Just unbelievable. We had Jed, who also lost 11 kilos. Unbelievable. He came all the way up from Margaret River to do a session on the Saturday morning.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I told you one time I'm driving from Hocking to Fremantle. It's too far.
I was just going to say, how shit does that make you feel? That
awful. Jed, what a guy. Far out.
And another one, we had Brandon Austin, who was like the original FatChat participant when Hammer was chatting about it as part of the pod. And he lost a bunch of weight. He jumped on the challenge. He's lost 11 more kilos just this last 12 weeks. So Brandon has gone from 145 kilos down to 113 kilos this year with FatChat.
That's insane.
All the producers here literally collectively just went wow out here, which is that is unbelievable. And he's still going. Most of these people...
Legend. I want to see a photo.
It's unreal. We're going to get great. Clap that out. That is unbelievable. But hold the applause, because I reckon the biggest applause is about to come up. I've got him on the phone. Please welcome CJ to the pod. CJ, how you doing?
CJ.
Doing well, boys. Doing well.
Oh, mate, well, I'm so excited to have you on here because I've got a big announcement. You are the winner of the FatChat Challenge for 2023. Well done, mate. Well
CJ.
done. Now, let me run you through.
Oh,
Very good.
That is very
Everybody's erupting in here.
Yeah.
Now, just to run you through exactly what CJ was able to achieve, he rocked up to every single Saturday morning session.
Oh my
He responded to every single one of my messages. He was one of the top of the board. He lost a total of 14 kilos
Jeepers.
in 12 weeks, which
That's
is
huge.
CJ, how did you do that, mate?
I don't know, really. I think the big thing we spoke about was just doing that 1% different thing every day, trying to do that 1% better. And so whether it was okay, I'm gonna leave that chocolate bar aside, I'll have an apple, or you know what, I'm not feeling it, but I need to go out and do a walk or something. Just trying to find a little thing to do each day really helped me through it.
That's right, mate. It's
That's
about
so
all
good.
those little 1% changes. And like when you look back on it, I mean, 12 weeks is such a short period of time. And the fact that you've been able to get such a fantastic result, number one. But number two, every time you're on a Saturday morning, mate, your smile's got bigger because every kilo you got down, you were happier, you were moving better, you were more energized, the whole thing, mate. Like I absolutely love seeing that transformation, not just physically, but mentally, and your confidence and everything down the beach. You should see him down the beach. He's there with his rig out down the beach having a swim and everything. He's unbelievable.
That's amazing. Like the OG CJ from Baywatch.
Yes.
Pamela Anderson.
Not quite as endowed as the original season.
Okay, that's fair. CJ, I'm very jealous of you. It's like you did exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm green with jealous rage right now.
No, cheers. I think, like, for me, when I look back at it, I was thinking about it this morning, like the community that came up through the app and the Saturday mornings. That's like the weight's been great, but that kind of connection and mental side of it, that's been the biggest win for me. Still enjoying it, still going down on the Saturday mornings and stuff like that. Already working towards my next goal, so I felt good to have double ones in front of my weight. Now trying to get a 10 in front of the weight, so still working towards it.
Oh, mate, I love it. And we're going to get there. We're just going to keep grinding, keep working, keep rocking up on the Saturday mornings. And like you said, it doesn't really feel as much of an effort anymore because it's, just part of the routine and part of what you're doing, which is the hardest thing to get down. But mate, you're absolutely killing it. It was so good to have you down. What was your takeaway from it? What was your favorite part of the actual program and challenge?
That's a tough one. I think, being there that first week, I was real nervous. Didn't know anyone, hadn't really done any exercise in a while. And I think about halfway through, we did a session where we were running around the park as part of the session.
Yes, I remember.
And I was just reflecting back on it, like 6 weeks ago, if this was what I was doing, I would have not returned. But I was able to do that. I was able to get the runs in and stuff like that. And I think what really solidified it for me was we flew back in from Adelaide and my kid left his bag at the baggage check. Our ride was just about to get to the airport and I had to run in and get the bag and run back. I was able to run the whole time.
And you took somebody else's bag too. You had a bag each shoulder running and doing it. It was that. You just took someone else's with you. Unbelievable.
So,
man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's fantastic. Well, I think, Dan, you were down that first session as well, I think. What were you doing the first session?
I was having a spew behind a brick wall. I was having a lie down and a spew.
And then after that, I don't know if I saw you after that. So.
You broke me. You absolutely broke me.
Well, CJ, congratulations on being the winner, mate. Inspirational stuff, really. You really held the whole crew and team together as well on the Saturday mornings, and I'm loving that you're keeping coming on down now as well. I've got a little case of the BackChat beers right here that's coming your way. So congratulations, mate. And like I said, just such inspirational stuff, and I can't wait to keep grinding with you, and we'll get to that 100 kilos soon.
Cheers. Thanks so much.
Absolute legend, mate.
I'll see you on Saturday.
Thanks, legend. Have a great day. Well done. Everyone, CJ, well done. Well done. Thanks, mate.
Very, very good.
Very good. How crazy is that?
What a guy.
and he's such a good guy. He's working at a school. He's doing like sort of counselling work at schools.
Yep.
And he's just doing all these little...
I know CJ then, yes. We had a good chat at the only session that I went to when we went to the cafe afterwards. Yeah, he's a legend.
He's a great guy.
Yep.
And just the fact that he's been able to do that is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
Has a beard?
Has a beard, yeah. Very, very big.
Big
well
beard.
kept, very, very much so.
What a guy.
So, Dan, I'm feeling pretty fragile today.
Yeah.
I've got my Ironman race in like 3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks.
So do you
3rd of December.
Will you ever do the full Ironman before you?
Oh no.
No?
Oh, no.
Okay.
That'll break me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the most I'll ever do is probably what I've just done on the weekend, just gone.
Right. Which was?
I did on the Friday. I did a 4-kilometer swim. That was kind of
Okay.
fine. The 4K swims now. I'm just doing that every time I go down. It's pretty good. I did 11Ks in the pool / ocean last week. And then on the Saturday, I did a 27-kilometer run.
Yep.
Which it was 37 degrees on Saturday.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was disgusting. How did you do that?
And I went, because I had the session that CJ was at, and then I had to go after that. So I didn't start till about 10. So I didn't finish until
the peak of the heat.
12:30, peak of the heat.
Yeah.
So hot, just cooking the whole time. But I got 27 there, which was good. And then yesterday, I did 7 hours on the bike. So I got 200 Ks on the bike yesterday. So
Okay, and so 4K swim. So what's the swim for the Ironman?
3.8.
Oh, okay. So you've done that's easy.
I'm doing that pretty comfortably now.
Yep.
However, last week, start of the week before, I did my first ocean swim.
Right.
Which is
what you have to do in Ironman.
Yeah,
right?
but that's a whole different ball game,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So you're cold.
Yep.
You got like nothing to line you up in the ocean as well. And when the waves are coming, have you ever swam in the ocean like that? Like
No. I don't go past the break.
Yeah, neither do I. Like that's not what I like
there's
at all.
sharks out there.
All I can hear when I'm underwater swimming, all I can hear Jaws theme song. That's literally it's just
Oh gosh,
the whole time. Even if I'm in the net, it doesn't matter if there's a shark net or not. That's what I'm thinking.
No, sharks can break the net.
And it's so bizarre because you're swimming and it might be the most beautiful day. So both days I went down, it was like really nice, sunny, pretty flat.
Yep.
You go, oh, water looks amazing. But when you're swimming and you're actually, doing the strokes and whatever, and you're thinking about all these things and trying to stay in line, when you're underwater, like your ears are underwater, it sounds so intense because you hear like this sort of stuff the whole time.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh my gosh, and your heart's pumping and you're freaking out about stuff. But then as soon as you pop your head out the water, it's like, oh, everyone's having fun at the beach and Dan's there with his rashy. And it's just like, and everyone's just like having a good time. It's so bizarre. But when your head's under, it's like life's going so fast. But
can't relate. That just feels yuck to me.
Time does go a lot faster when you're in the ocean.
Yep.
Because the swim in the pool, it's like so boring. It's just
Yeah,
up
it's
and
hitting the
down,
wall, hitting the
up
wall,
and down,
hitting
up and down, up and
the
down. But in the ocean, at least because you're thinking about all these things, it goes way faster because you're like, oh shit, I need to breathe. Oh shit, is there a shark? Oh shit,
You
what's
just
that shadow?
freestyle the entire time?
Freestyle
Do you
the
ever
whole
break
time.
out into breaststroke or?
So the only time I've done the breaststroke one was if I went back last week and I did an ocean one again. You do that if you're just trying to get around people, like.
Right.
Because there's people swimming in different directions and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's a little bit more maneuverable doing breaststroke than what it is doing freestyle.
Yeah, okay.
So that's the only time. But
Not butterfly or anything?
No, absolutely. Man, I don't think I've ever swam butterfly in my life. Like,
Such a
no.
bad stroke.
Terrible. So inefficient. Like, why?
Yeah.
And then I went and did that 2-kilometer swim at Cottesloe and for the first time, and I almost drowned. I was freezing. First time I've ever just been to the beach in Speedos. I know that I've done lots of fucking stuff before, like all sorts of dumb weird things.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I hate being in Speedos.
Really?
I hate
You got the
it.
rig for it?
No, I don't know what it is. I don't have the
Junk.
Yeah, I don't have the junk for it. Like, it's just that I just do not feel comfortable at all in Speedos. So went down, did it in Speedos, but after 20 minutes, I'm so lean right now. I'm shaking. It doesn't matter how
right. There's
fast
no
I was.
fat to keep you warm.
I was like actually shivering. So I finished that, was 2Ks. I felt dizzy for about an hour after. There were some people that actually came up to every time that I've gone and done an event or whatever at the moment, if I'm swimming or running or riding, there's been people that have gone, oh, buddy mate, I've been following the videos, I follow the podcast or whatever, which is so cool.
Yeah.
But I'm often in these states of like, I don't even know what's going on right now. So I'm like trying to be nice, and I hope I am being nice and sort of chatting to everyone, but I can't actually really remember
Gotta make
that
time
much.
for the fans.
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck. So I got out of the water. This guy's like, oh mate, like how you going? I'm like, oh shit. I was so like, I couldn't even feel myself. I was like, oh, I was spinning everywhere. But that was the first
Sounds
one.
like it's going well.
Yeah, but then the next week I went and did a 4-kilometer swim at Coogee Beach, which is a bit longer, like a bit of a longer shark net thing there. And I did the full 4Ks, but I had a wetsuit because I had Speedo drop me off all this stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. You're like a little influencer getting looked after.
Blue tick. That's just what happens,
You got a blue
mate.
tick?
Now I got a blue tick. Yeah.
How'd you get that?
How'd I get that one? I Love Island. That was the best thing to come out of Love Island.
Blue
That was.
tick.
Yeah, blue tick, 100%. Before, you couldn't buy it at that time. That had to be earned. It had to be earned the hard way by going on reality TV. The hard way.
Yeah, of
Not
course.
like anyone now that can just pay $20.
Nah, phonies. Yeah.
But then I've been doing, what else have I been doing the last couple of weeks for it? So I've done a few pretty big rides. I did like the first bit that I put them all together. So I did the swim, the ride and the run all on the one day. And that was difficult, but it wasn't probably as difficult as what I thought it was going to be, which was good. But it's just more like getting used to getting your stuff on and on. So I've just signed up to do like a sprint triathlon next weekend.
All right.
So that's like a 400-meter swim, a 20-kilometer ride and a 5-kilometer run.
Oh, that sounds easy.
Sounds super easy. Yeah, that's right. But I'm almost, it's a sprint triathlon. That's what it's called.
So you got to get out of the pool and then onto your bike, right?
It's not the pool. It's in the river.
Sorry, out of the water.
This one. How disgusting is that? That's
So
another
crocodiles?
thing. Yeah, crocodiles and bull sharks. Yeah,
great.
So 400 meters of the swim and then onto the bike and then onto the run. And it's just to get used to like putting your stuff on and off pretty much.
Yeah.
And being, wet when you're on the bike to start off with and just having gels and also having people around because I've been doing all of this training with no one around.
Yeah, of course.
And then as soon as there's other people, I'm sure I'm going to get a bit competitive. You're going to try to keep up with someone.
Yeah, drown someone.
That's right. Pull that one under, all that sort of thing. Take out tires, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
You got to get used to all those little skills as well. But that's been something. But yeah,
Awesome.
the tan lines have been going out of control.
You have a nice tone about you though. Apart from the ankles.
It's super dark at the moment. But I'm getting so it's just. Everything's so dry and so fucked, and these things on my neck from the wetsuit are just sore, and it's just like I'm just falling apart, mate. I'm just so fragile, but
it'll be worth it once you finish it.
Yeah,
when you do.
Are you feeling fragile from anything you've done this week?
No, I did. Like I said, a bit of treadmill yesterday, a bit of weight rowing machine. I don't know. Are those any good? The rowing machines?
Yeah, the rowing machine's good. Yeah,
because I feel like after like 5 minutes on it, you feel like I've done a decent workout.
Yep.
I didn't just do 5 minutes and then go home.
Yes,
I could if I wanted to.
Yeah, totally. No, well, it's more of it's getting your whole body involved. It's a big compound move, obviously doing the roll because you're using your arms and the legs too. So it gets you blowing pretty hard. But that's good, man. Just got to keep building on it. Just a minute every time. I did a video about it the other day about what's actually best for fat loss. So I've got this I don't know if you've seen the videos of the fat.
The kilo of jelly.
The kilo of jelly fat.
I want to hold that. Can you bring that in?
I will
at some
bring it.
point?
I actually really should have brought it in. Yeah, I've got to do some more videos about it tomorrow. I should have brought it in.
7,000, is it 7,000 calories?
7,000 calories makes up one of those, right? And I was pretty much just talking about what's easier to do if it's to say go on the rower and try to burn a kilo of fat, or if it's trying to reduce with your food. So for me, say the ride I did yesterday, I did 200 kilometers yesterday. I only burnt 2,800 calories in 7 hours of doing that, right?
Yeah.
So to burn 1 kilo of body fat worth of calories, I have to do 14, if not more, it is more, probably 18 hours of riding as hard as I did just then to burn 1 kilo of body fat.
Yeah, okay. No,
so what's way easier is instead of pedaling and putting in all those hours, why don't you just eat a little fucking less or drink a few less beers, and that works way better. I know it's harder to do, but it's
honestly,
way easier.
I'd rather just run the 200Ks.
So have you got any fitness goals that you're working up with at the moment?
I think I haven't weighed myself for a while, and I know I'm heavier, so I need to I need to just pick you know what? It's the 1% thing. I just need to get back on.
Yep.
I like I said, I hadn't worked out for a long time, so my goal for the rest of the year is to keep at it. Otherwise, because I basically gave up for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and I had that many excuses. You could have asked me, and I could have given you endless amounts of reasons why I wasn't doing anything. But I'm committing. So. No exact goal. I feel like if I set an actual goal and I'm not really achieving it, then I'm just it's not working.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just going to go to the gym, eat better, and see what happens for a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but
no, but it is. It's actually just about creating the solid routine of stuff. Whatever the routine is, right?
That's
regardless, the actual what you do on the day is actually not that important, really.
Yep.
So, like, for example, even me doing the training that I'm doing now, even though I'm talking about all the kilometers and the hours and all this sort of stuff, it's actually way less about that. And it's just about what days am I doing things? I got to block off this many days and I've got to commit to that, and that's it. Regardless of if it was a 200K ride or a 20K one or whatever it is.
Yep.
It's on that day, and I know that I'm waking up and I'm doing something.
Yep.
And that's going to be different for everybody. So, like, that can just be, like you said, just rolling up to the gym, going for a walk, going for a run, doing your rower for 5 minutes and 6 minutes and 7 minutes and one more each day kind of thing. So that's where you kind of got to start. It's actually about it's not about exactly what you're doing. It's just about doing something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, we've got 3.5 more weeks of it. I've got this race coming up, which should be good. And, yeah, I'm trying to...
And then you're having a break after that?
Oh, most definitely. I'm going to really enjoy December, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to get huge again after. Because I'm more than 8 kilos.
Yeah, you look pretty shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm like literally 8 kilos fucking lighter than...
Can't imagine. I'd be like sicko.
Well, I like to be feeling strong. Like, this is like the polar opposite.
You actually do look really weak.
Yeah, I do.
Joking.
I fucking do, all right? Stop playing into these insecurities that I've got, all right?
Look at your arms.
There's nothing on them.
Look at those things.
There's nothing on them. What the fuck are you talking about?
The veins and everything.
Oh, I'm literally held together by skin and vein at the moment. That's all it is. But I'm thinking I almost want to go the other direction. I might get a bodybuilder coach next and just become
Jaden.
huge. Yeah, Jaden could help me out with the bodybuilding stuff.
What do they call it? You're not on a cut. You're on a
bulk.
A bulk. Yeah.
A bulk. Yeah.
Great.
Have you ever been on a cut or a bulk?
I live on a bulk. My life is a constant bulk.
We call that a perma-bulk. That's what that is. Yeah, perma-bulk. Permanently on the bulk all the time.
Gee.
But I've got that, so we'll keep grinding out this week. Got a bit more of a chilled week this one, which would be good. I'm going to try to get my coach Matt on for one more before the actual race, because...
Is he racing in this, by the way?
He might win it, as in he's as in he's one of 2 or 3 people that is in contention to actually win it. He's a freak.
Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be good to get him on for one more, because I have, and I'm not just saying this because we're on the podcast and I don't know, I have no idea how it actually works on the day with anything. Like, I'm talking, I don't know.
Like logistics.
I have no idea. Like, I'm doing all this training, but there's all these rules. You should see the rule book. It's phenomenal. It scrolls down. There's so much stuff.
I'd love to read that.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
You can't be, this close to someone.
Yeah. Right.
You can only refill here if you piss and shit, if it's here, like all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, right.
There's a rule that you're not allowed to crawl more than 300 meters at a time.
What?
You're not allowed to crawl through. So you're allowed to crawl. You're allowed to run, walk, or crawl to finish.
Yes.
But if you can only do it in 300 meter stints of crawling.
So you could get out, have a jog, crawl again.
That's what I believe is the thing. Again, these are all the things that I'm just reading going, oh my gosh, I need to get my head around.
That must mean that people crawl a lot. If they had to put a rule in place.
Yeah, people crawl a lot. Do you know how many, this is not really doing my confidence any good at all, but people keep sending me videos of like, people finishing Ironmans and whatever. I like to think, oh yeah, it's funny. I go, yeah, it's funny. But the one I got today were like these 2 ladies that look like proper Iron woman athletes.
Yeah.
And they're running, they're like 100 meters to go, and their legs start falling, like actually just both falling, and then they're crumbling, and they look like they've got no bones left in their body, just like crawling around. And they're like, ha, this is going to be you. And I'm like, that doesn't give me any confidence. No. I know, like, who are these people sending me all these fucking things all the time? But anyway, so I've got to just do all the logistics and work out how it all actually works on the day.
Are you sort of documenting it? Because you've been filming a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Are you getting some cameras on you or something?
For the actual day, well, you obviously can't have your phone on you when you're doing the event. Oh, right. So I won't be able to do anything, but I've got so many friends and family and everything coming on down that I'm sure there's going to be lots of angles.
Yeah.
It's I hope everybody can get enough footage for me to put something together for the end. But as long as I just get the photo of me going over the line, happy. Yeah.
Good.
Get a cigar for after.
Oh yeah, Michael Jordan.
Awesome. Michael Jordan style. It's going to be sick with my little medal.
Amazing.
So good. So anyway, we've got one more bit to go today, Dan. We've been doing this little giveaway and a competition with Kamikaze Energy. Breath of God. loud. Yeah, dramatic music. So we've been doing this comp for a little bit.
I know you've had some cans here in the studio, and I don't know if
nobody has slept. They've just they've done their whole their shift. It's gone like this. Like,
I don't know if I was allowed, but I started drinking and trying some of the flavors. I don't understand because it's got 0 sugar, right? 0 carbs. How do they? It's so delicious and sweet. It's got 0 sugar. I feel like, are they lying to me?
Well, they're obviously not lying. They're definitely not lying.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's so good.
They're really, really good. So my housemate's big into pre-workouts and everything. So I brought the box home, and I think there's one left. I think now. So he's just been charging.
This says on the can: work, combat, party,
everything,
motor, stream.
There was
surfing,
one that was called
gaming,
adulting.
adult.
Yeah, adulting. Get freaky with it. Yes.
Yeah, and it's got like a bunny on it. Okay.
And Dan just went closer, and that other box has all of a sudden gone missing. So anyway, we got this giveaway, and all people had to do was I put out a socials clip a couple of weeks ago on Friday, had to follow both me and Kamikaze, and then just get tagging your mates in the comments below.
I went to one of the posts, and within like 6 minutes, there was 36 comments or
people
something. It was crazy.
Love Kamikaze.
Yeah.
People are fucking loving it, right?
Yeah.
So I went through, we spun it through a little bit of a randomizer, and we went, so you got an entry for every person that you put in, and the person that ended up getting it tagged about 40 people in the comments.
Brilliant.
So well done.
Yeah.
So Courtney Fullbrook, well done, Courtney Fullbrook. You got $500 of Kamikaze Energy coming your way.
Wow.
She's actually a PT over in Gold Coast that I saw. She is going to very Gold Coast this drink.
Yep.
She's going to be in the gym. She's going to be doing 20 sessions in a row. It's going to be unbelievable. But no, thanks very much for Kamikaze Energy for being a podcast sponsor, doing that giveaway with us. We really do appreciate it. And well done, Courtney. Great job. But Dan, that's really all we got for today.
Brilliant.
Thanks for coming on in. What's on for your week? What else are you doing this week?
Mate, so Scoey's in Bali at the moment, so I'm living vicariously through him. Like he's still drinking bintangs and stuff. So not much this week. I'm gonna, like I said, keep trying to get to the gym a bit. It's when you're just busy, one week's just fold into the next, and when a mate's on holidays, it's like makes it harder just to be at work. And
you're supposed to say, I'm going to get on the rower 5 minutes today, then 6 minutes, and then 7 minutes, and then more. You been playing basketball?
No, I haven't. I'm going to get back on the court.
Yeah, I'm really keen to do some basketball once all my stuff's over in 4 weeks and just start shooting around again. Yeah, well, Mondays, Jaden and I and we've been getting a bit of a crew down on Mondays, and it's been elite. Yeah, great. I'd love to do that. That sounds real good. Next Monday. I've been doing that. I've been obviously watching all the videos of that Bryce Conant program I put together where he's teaching all the stuff. And man, I'm just like looking at them going, I just want to try. He makes it look so. Are you just not allowed because the Ironman stuff? I just don't have time. It's just literally a time thing. Fair enough. And also, I don't want to be like, getting my ankle. I'm sure with your crossovers, don't want to be breaking my ankles on your fierce double crossovers. Can't do the Ironman. Dan dunked on me and I broke something. Well, let's definitely hit that up when we're done. Sweet. Well, thanks everybody for joining FatChat again. Very well done to CJ. Great job to Courtney. Thank you, Kamikaze Energy. We'll keep grinding away for the training for the next couple of weeks. We'll be back with an update with hopefully my coach Matt. We've got in the works, we're trying to organise this little speaking thing with Stephen Baker as well for when I'm down in Busselton. So keep your eyes out for that for all the FatChat listeners. Bloody love your work. Keep coming up and saying g'day anybody that's seen me out there grinding away. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow, like, subscribe on any of the channels. Bloody love your work, and we'll see you next week.